All right, everybody, what is going on? We've got new stages added here to the Super Warrior Memorial Goku and God of Destruction. This is where you can awaken the new Sleepy Beerus into his LR state, or I guess he's technically, Beerus Pajamas. So previously we had all the way up to, I believe, stage 3, and now we have stages 4, 5, and 6. Stage 5 is where you can farm the medals that you'll need to awaken your copies of Beerus. Now, in total, you're going to need 150 medals. That sounds like a lot, but if you check out my Part 1 guide, then you know that you need 3 copies of LR Beerus in order to get him up to SA level 25 after he EZAs later on in the celebration. So you're going to need to awaken 3 copies of Beerus. Each copy of Beerus takes 50 medals. You're going to need a total of 150 medals to get this guy done completely free to play without wasting any of your Elder Kais. So if you haven't seen my Part 1 video, it should be linked somewhere like in the top right or in the description where it has like all the linked videos, everything like that. I will also link a guide to where you can see my auto clicker guide here. This is the GC auto clicker available for Android devices. Unfortunately, it is not available for iOS. You can go ask me questions, read the comments on that auto clicker video. Probably any questions you might have are probably answered in the comments there, so take a gander. Anyway, let's go ahead and get Beerus awakened. You can see right here, he awakens into Beerus Pajamas. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the story event here. There are bonus drop rates for characters on the Realm of Gods category. So if you have not done a stage like this before, Realm of Gods category characters will give you bonus drops, and then the more rare that a character is, the more bonus drops you will get for that character. So if you have an LR character, they are going to give you more bonus drop rates than a, what's the word I'm looking for? Than a, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, like an LR, or like an LR will give you more points than like a UR or an SSR, SR, etc. So let's go ahead and set to Realm of Gods. And then I'll go ahead and set it to LR. Now, if you're looking for free-to-play options, we have a few here. This Vegito Blue is a free-to-play unit. This unit right here, this Goku Black Zamasu, is a free-to-play unit. Any others that I can see off the top of my head? No, I believe the rest of these are summonable. So, but at least you do have 2 copies, or 2 LRs right here that you could use. So that is good. Let's just grab a bunch of, like, LRs right here. These guys, their EZA is coming out soon, so that'll be really good to have that in-game. And I guess you can just grab Vegeta, it doesn't matter. So there we go. And then, additionally, you can also grab support memories. So we have this Oolong support memory right here, who boosts drop rate bonus by 85% after you get it awakened. And then, of course, we do have the, Bulla Goes Shopping, which also gives a bonus 85% drop rate as well. So make sure you get a support memory or something like that. So we're going to have 245% from our Realm of Gods bonus, plus an additional 85% from our support memory. Going to be really good right here. So, all right, let's go ahead and go through the stage. Nothing fancy to go through the stage here. Now, I will say with this auto clicker, you do need to clear whichever stage that you want to use it on. You need to clear that stage at least one time. That way you get access to the auto buttons at the bottom of the screen. The reason you need that is because if you don't have access to those and you try to activate the auto clicker, notice how it'll just put us into this character like selection screen because it's clicking that 5 down there in the bottom corner. So in order to avoid that, you need the auto buttons down at the bottom. The auto buttons will like basically override any of your screen inputs and will just go with like the Dokkan inputs basically that it believes are like the most optimal, or however the auto buttons work. So it'll override your screen inputs and you won't get locked in the character screen like that. I believe I go over that in the video whenever I tell you how to set up the auto clicker, but if not, I'm mentioning it here. So again, if you're on an Android device, highly recommend you set one of these things up. I've been using it for a little over 3 or 4 years now. Pretty much since they added auto into the game, I figured out a way to do this, and it has been a huge lifesaver, huge time saver. I can go to bed and I can wake up and, like farm the Whis event all night if I wanted to. I can, farm up equipments from there. I can farm link levels. A lot of people always ask me, like, how I get stuff link leveled so quickly, and without using, like, keys or anything like that. And a lot of the times it's just because I am using the auto clicker to do it while I'm asleep. You know, I can't be like the Truth, right? Who just has infinite time all day to grind links because that's his job. You know, I actually have a day job, so I can't really, you know, just be glued to my phone all day. So just having something like that I can set up at night while I'm sleeping, or if I'm in a meeting at work, I can set it up before I go into a meeting or a phone call, things like that. You know, like I can do all of that and it's going to be fine and it'll run for me. So it's just very, very convenient for the working man. I have to imagine that Dokkan wouldn't be too upset about it either, because it's like I'm still playing their game, right? Like it's not like I'm giving them screen time analytics. I'm spending a ton of stones on stamina. So I don't know why they wouldn't like auto clickers, but I mean, again, I've been using this thing for several years and it hasn't been an issue. So, highly recommend you set one of those up. Use it to, you know, grind links, grind equipments from the Whis event, everything like that. You can even use it to grind EZAs, or you can use it to grind, like, what is it called? You can use Zinni. But yeah, you can get, you know, EZAs, like if you grind a bunch of those using the other auto clicker setup that I have. Oh, I guess I should actually show you guys what I'm using, but I can't use it yet, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you can set up a slightly different configuration to farm EZAs, and then you can just, you know, go to sleep and wake up and be on like level 300 of an EZA or something like that. And, you know, every stage past level 30 does give you a Zinni statue for 1.5 million or whatever it is. So you can get a lot of Zinni that way. You can set up this one that I'm using right here, and you can farm the Hercule daily or like the Hercule big Zinni event thing. So there's just like a lot of really good uses for this thing. Now, it will eat through a lot of stones, especially if you're at a lower level. But depending on what level you're at, it may not matter depending on the stage that you're doing. Because like if you're a really low level, right, you're going to be leveling up a lot just from the amount of event XP that you're going to be getting, especially if you're doing something like quest mode. If you're using this to like grind links in quest mode, I would think that you're not going to have to burn a stone too often because you're still going to be ranking up. So that's really good. The other thing, too, is they made it to where now if you, like, rank up and you have excess stamina, it overflows. It used to just reset back to your max, but now it actually overflows, which is really awesome for those players who are going and doing that. So let's go to stage 5 right here. These are the medals that we need. Again, we need 150 medals. I am going to go ahead and turn on the auto clicker so you guys can see how it works. Now, I guess I should change the team up a little bit here. That way it stops giving me a superhero lead. So let me slap them off. We'll put Zamasu on. We'll take them off. We'll put this Zamasu on. And maybe we'll take off this guy and throw him on. So now it should be giving me another Realm of Gods leader instead, or at least them. That's fine. As long as it's not giving me a superhero leader, that's what I'm going for. So now we're just going to sit here and watch the auto clicker go to work. Again, I do recommend that you do bring a support memory, either the Oolong one or the Bulla one. Either one you want to bring, go ahead and bring those into here. It'll just, you know, increase your drop rate. There's no reason not to. So yeah, build a full team of LRs if you can. If you cannot, then just bring a bunch of TURs. You should be able to find enough like free-to-play TURs to build a competent team to bring into here. These stages usually aren't very hard. They're just long and grindy. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start our journey for 150 medals now. I'll let this stage play out a few times, and then I'm going to cut, and we'll come back. While we're waiting, I am going to go ahead and pull up BEERUS, so we can talk about him a little bit. Obviously, he hasn't gotten his EZA yet, so this isn't going to be his full kit. This is just kind of the outline of what it's looking like at the moment, so we can kind of get a sense for how good or bad he's going to be. I'll be completely honest with you, Frieza and BEERUS are not the best units ever, but you do need to get them grinded up in order to get access to the 50 ticket multi and all of the extra tons of thanks tickets that you can get for the celebration. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of people out there who end up pulling their copy of Beast Gohan or the Gammas or Gogeta or Broly from that 50 ticket multi. So I do highly, highly recommend you guys get this done. It's just going to be worth your time completely. In the past, you know, this 50 ticket multi hasn't had a ton of value because they would put it on like, kind of like they would fill it with yellow coin LRs. And just yellow coin LRs these days do not have as much value as they used to. But since they put it on the Dokkan Fest LR banner here, it's going to be worth your time. I promise. You need to get these units farmed up. You need to be doing all the other 9th anniversary missions. That way you can get access to all of these free tickets, and you can get in there and get a bunch of really good rewards. So, Anyway, I'm trying to get Beerus pulled up, but the site is like not wanting to load. I'm not sure if Dokkan info's under maintenance or something at the moment, but it's not wanting to load. There wasn't like a data download or something, right? Like usually if there's a data download, people will like flood the sites, but I don't think there was a data download. I mean, I'm like clearly in game still, so maybe there's like maintenance going on or something. Let me pull up the other. I guess I can just pull it up on the wiki. Let's see. There we go. All right, before Extreme Z Awakening, here we go. All right, sorry if this is hard to read. Normally I use the Dokkan info site, but here we go. So Planetary Destruction, key 3, 80% to stats is his before Extreme Z Awakening leader skill. After Extreme Z Awakening, it'll go up to 120%. He can't attack, 150% defense, 30% damage reduction with each turn passed. Damage reduction goes down by 10%. So on his second turn, he's not going to have any damage reduction anymore in his pre-Easy Aid state. Within the character's attacking turn, all allies attack plus 20%. With each turn passed plus additional attack plus 10% up to 30%. He creates rainbow key spheres. And then he gets an additional defense plus 30% per key sphere obtained. So obviously not very good. Wakes up from slumber, and after one turn, directs enemies' attacks toward this character. Can be activated starting from turn 5. So obviously, before he gets his Easy A, he's not very good. He's not defensive at all. Just not a very good unit. After Extreme Z Awakening, he still can't attack. He gets 200% defense. 50% damage reduction, and it goes down by 10% after each turn. All allies attack plus 40% during the character's attacking turn. Additional 10% attack up to 30 at the start of each turn. Again, it's just like, it's not very good. Changes physical key spheres to rainbow. Additional defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained. Like, cool that he's giving, like, support, I guess, but it's like, it's not very good. I guess he's creating rainbow key spheres, but yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just not very good. His numbers are not, like, high enough. If this was, like, multiplicative somehow, that would probably be, like, a lot better, but it's not, so. Anyway, then he wakes up. Before Extreme Z Awakening, his super attack effects are pretty bad. I don't know. You guys can read this and let me know what you think. But yeah, this Sleepy Beerus just isn't super great. But again, he's a free unit. You got to get him done. So get after it. Get after it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut right here. We'll come back once I have all 150 medals, guys. Again, get this guy grinded up. He's not great. I'm sure he could help some people out. Not everybody's gonna have like the best super bosses team of all time. So this guy could be like a fringe option, and he is supporting, I guess. So. Let me know what you guys think about Sleepy Beerus. Maybe I'm a little bit too tough on him, but you guys let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm going to cut right here. We'll come back once we have 150 medals, and I will show you guys how to awaken all 3 copies, I guess. All right, everybody, we are back, and I walked away a little bit too long here. We ended up with 300 medals, so walked away for a little bit, but we're back. Let's go ahead and we will awaken Beerus here. So we can go ahead. I'll show you guys that I do have 3 copies farmed up right here of the TUR. We've got this one who's rainbowed. Did go ahead and do a full dodge build on him. We've got this one right here who doesn't have any like hidden potential, no dupes, anything like that. Just at SA level 10. And then I've got this third one here at SA level 5. We're going to go ahead and awaken all 3 of these now. Again, they take 50 medals each, so you're going to need a total of 150 medals. You'll want one of them trained up to level 150, but the other 2 you can just leave at level 1 after you awaken them. No need to spend any precious training items on these guys. Just get the next 2 awakened, and you'll see right here we can go to training, and we'll unlock this one right here. This one's just our no dupes, no hidden potential system, level 10 one. And then we'll go back up here to our rainbowed one, and if this is the rainbowed one right here, we're going to click on training partners, and then you can see right there's our unawakened one. See how it says 100% chance on the Beerus? Boom. And you can see right there super attack level goes from level 10 to 20. We get a plus 10. because this Beerus right here is SA level 10. Our Beerus is SA level 10. They're the same card at the same awakening level. We combine them and boom, here we go. They are at SA level 20. Very easy, very nice. And that's essentially what we're going to do with the other one. After we get him, after Beerus's Easy Aid drops in game, then we'll do the same thing. After we get Beerus Easy Aid, we'll train this SA level 5 one into our rainbowed copy, and then boom, he will be at SA level 25 for free. So there we go. Guys, get your Beerus done, get your Frieza done. That way you can get access to all of these really good medals, all the good equipments, everything like that. Well, I don't know about equipment, but like all the good awakening medals. Let's see what we get here. We get some Kais, orbs. We get all of our orbs back that we used to rainbow these guys. We get a bunch of tickets. We get these 9th anniversary coins, all this good stuff. So get that done, guys. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in part 3 for the Easy A video as soon as it drops.